we're going to keep talking, but we're going to warm up. So let's do a warm up for today's workout. Today, we're doing cleans and squats. Cleans into squats. So I'm going to go over cleans again. So if you guys have ever done a squat clean, that's what we can do. But if you guys have only done the power cleans with me, we will do the power cleans into front squats. So I'm going to go over this today. But the power cleans are going to be like a deadlift. So you're deadlifting it into that power position, and then you're going into the clean. It's a great, I don't know if you guys remember, we were so sore up here, your traps. You're going to be sore everywhere. Your legs, everything's going to be sore. But that's what we're going to do. So we need to warm up our body for that today. So whatever you guys are tight on, I know I haven't worked out with you guys in a few days. So warm up. If you guys need to stretch any muscles that are really tight, stretch those right now. Warm them up. I am going to stretch everything. My hamstrings are always really tight and my arms. So I'm going to stretch that. And then we're going to have to figure out how you guys are doing, how Chelsea's doing. So how are you doing, Chelsea?
Okay.
Worse, better?
Well, I didn't wake up with like a 102 temperature today. That was cool.
That's good.
But it's like settling in my lungs. I'm like, just get out.
So you guys haven't had COVID at your house yet, I take it, at all?
Haley had it, but only Haley.
Yeah, it wasn't bad in our house. It was weird. It was so like, I mean, I was so tired. I like literally took a pregnancy test because I thought I was pregnant because I was so tired. I was like, but Colton and Wyatt, they both like were sick for like a day, and it was like a stomach thing. It was the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
But so your kids don't have any symptoms? Nobody else in your house right now?
No, but I wasn't around them really. Obviously, I was at some.
You didn't do what Kristen did? Is Kristen on there? I know Kristen started her new job yesterday.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I guess we'll see in like a couple days if Lonnie gets it. But then he'll probably like kill me.
I know. Cope always gets everything.
Like for you to see symptoms, isn't it a couple days, right?
I've had it twice now. Stephanie knows. Yeah. We've all had it. Cope, he's the one who went to the hospital in an ambulance with it. He's the one who like, I feel like every time Cope gets sick, he's the one who gets like, he goes from 0 to 100 in 5 seconds. And it was, daycare called me and said he wasn't breathing. And he had 105-degree fever. And I was like, why did you guys call me? Call the ambulance. Like, they're like, we just want to make sure it's okay. I'm like, yeah. But I hope you get better soon because that stuff's not fun. What is that noise?
I tested positive on Thursday and I'm still have no energy.
Okay. Oh, okay.
It's crazy.
What happened on Thursday?
She tested positive.
Oh, okay.
Kristen.
So do you have another 5 days with no kids?
I go back tomorrow.
That's the nice thing is the quarantine is way less. I was like, that 10-day thing, that sucked.
Lonnie's family is supposed to come down to Myrtle on like next week. So I'm like, oh my gosh, please do not get it, Lonnie. You're gonna like hate me forever. Bad enough he's already moved me into my bedroom. He like making me do my own dishes. I was like, I feel like you totally got out of this husband duty.
Okay.
Like, got out of? And I'm like, yeah. I was like, you think I want to stand over there and wash my dishes? I don't even want to stand up to wash my face. I was like in the bed like this, like with a makeup wipe. My son called me to say goodnight.
I wish my husband would have let me quarantine when it happened to me. I literally still had to do everything. Like I wanted to quarantine. I didn't like. I would have loved to quarantine. I was like, babe, we gotta take this serious. I'm hiding for the next 10 days. Like I'm literally checking out, and he did not take it serious.
Yeah. My boyfriend, he went to the camper for the week, and I had myself and my son both having COVID, and I had to do everything. No naps, no nothing.
Exactly.
Like, oh, okay, bye. Sure.
Exactly. Us
I,
moms, there's no
had
break.
COVID last July, and so I
What is that fuzzy noise? Hold on, what's that fuzzy noise? It's making me crazy.
Probably Brooke.
is it me?
Brooke.
I don't know. Hold on, let me mute some people. Okay, nope, it was Krista. Okay, Brooke, go.
Okay, so last July, so I'm part of like a direct sales company. I sell nail polish, and I went to the convention last July, and then 2 days after I was getting home from there, I had to go to Michigan because my daughter was having brain surgery. So I'm in the hospital. We've got no symptoms. Everything's great. My daughter goes in for surgery. I start getting a headache. I'm like, okay, but I haven't slept. I went from Florida to Tennessee to Michigan all in 3 days. I've been so stressed out, yada, yada. The next day I got a fever. I'm in the hospital in the PICU with my daughter who just had brain surgery. And I can't tell anyone. Oh, and then it starts popping up on Facebook, like everybody from conference got COVID. Like at least half the people that were there got COVID. So that starts popping up everywhere. Everyone's got COVID, get tested. And I'm sitting here in the pediatric ICU with my daughter who just had brain surgery. But we had been around all of my family that was in Michigan. So if I went and got tested for COVID, no one would be able to be at the hospital with my 4-year-old daughter who had brain surgery.
Oh, man.
So I didn't get tested. I masked up and just like laid in her room with her until she got released, and then went back to my in-laws and quarantined. And then my husband and my in-laws all ended up with COVID. I never got tested, but I definitely had COVID. And I was so exhausted, and I had like a high fever, a horrible headache, but I never got like any of the respiratory stuff.
It's scary. It's not fun.
Yeah.
I lost my taste and smell, and that was my only symptom. But it was like 2 months I didn't have it.
Like,
Yeah, I
that's
didn't
the only
look
thing I don't want.
You guys keep stretching. We're about to go into this. Make sure you guys keep stretching. Some of you guys are all sitting there. I see you guys.
I'm really tight here in the front of my thigh from the flutters and stuff last night. I don't know
Yeah.
if I was supposed to be tight there, but that's where I'm tight now.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's crazy. Like, it's even like deadlifts. Some of us get sore really big in our hamstrings. Some of it's in our lower back. It's like everybody kind of feels it a little bit different depending on where we have our strengths and weaknesses.
I think it's from like how tight my toes were pointed,
Oh,
doing the flutters and the scissor kicks.
okay, you guys. Let's, so we're going to do cleans and squats today. So I know we've went over power cleans before. We've done them a few times now. So is this anyone's first time with us? Who's this over here? We got, yay, I made it, April, awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of briefly go over cleans, but we're gonna do those. We're gonna go into the front squats. So what we're gonna do today, and I know, does anybody have a barbell, or am I the only one using a barbell? If any of you guys, does anybody have a barbell, or is everybody using dumbbells? Just say if you have a barbell. I guess that'll be easier because I think most of you guys have dumbbells.
Ashley has a barbell.
Ashley Ellison?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Well, cool. Then I'm not alone with my dumbbells or my barbell. Okay, so for the cleans today, what we're doing.
That was April.
Oh my gosh. You know how you guys get a hair and you could like feel it, but you can't like get it off you? That's what I have right now. Okay, I'll probably.
April and Sarah also have barbell.
Okay, awesome. So we'll first go over the dumbbells just because most of the people have dumbbells. So we are gonna do, so the reason I really don't take things off the floor with you guys, as far as like a squat clean, power clean, is when we go from the floor versus deadlift it up and then go from the hang position, there's a lot of room for error and there's a lot of room to hurt our back. The worst thing you guys can do is hurt your back. It sucks when you go to pick up a couch with somebody and you're like, you literally pull your back and your back now hurts for 6 months, a year, longer. So that's why I rarely go from the floor. Just because it is online training, so I can't really see your guys' imperfections. So make sure if you guys want to start going from the floor, make sure you guys are like watching your form. I always say video yourself. Put up a video camera or your phone and video yourself from the side, not from the front because you can't tell your back arch. And if you're going from the ground, which I think a lot of you guys are ready to go from the ground, you guys are going to come up and do the full squat. So we're like this. So you're gonna notice it's just like a deadlift. You're gonna notice my position is exactly like the deadlift. So usually a deadlift is like this. Instead, as soon as I reach above those knees, so it's slow, slow, slow. As soon as you reach the knees, that's called the power position, and you speed up. You gotta get the power, and you're gonna go. So, if we're doing this from the ground, and if you guys are brand new, you guys can deadlift it up and go from the hang position, which I'll show you. But, so the shoulders are pulled back. There's a lot of things to think about. Chelsea will call you guys out on your form because she's laying there. So she can call you guys out. So shoulders are back. And when you're from the ground, you're not like, they're not on the ground down here. They're at our mid shin because those of us using a barbell, it's at our mid shin, it's at our shin. So I'm not all the way to the ground. So if I'm using dumbbells, I'm probably gonna have it up like this. So what we're gonna do, so some of you guys are gonna notice that I just did. If you guys are using heavier dumbbells, you're gonna notice I opened my hips and I pulled. So I'm not out here. The dumbbells are never up here. It's not like this. A lot of people wanna go like this. I never opened my hips, you guys. I never opened my hips to do this. That's wrong. All of that's wrong. Open, drop. And the reason it's important to start doing this the right way, as we get heavier, you guys have to do the right form. You can't just do that little like cut out all the middle movements. You can't do that. So if you guys are using dumbbells, I do want to see you guys do them from the ground if you guys think you're ready. If you aren't ready, you guys can deadlift it up and then come to the hang and do it that way. So you're gonna deadlift it, pause, and then come to the hang, which is right above the knee, and then you're gonna do the same thing. So, and we are gonna do 3 of the cleans, so 3. And this is if we're going heavy. So I'm gonna go heavy. I'm gonna go heavy with my barbell. I want you guys to go heavy. If you guys are using dumbbells and you can't really go heavier, you guys are gonna wanna do more than 3. You'll wanna do like 7 to 10, just so you guys can practice the reps. And then you're gonna do squats. We're gonna do like 5 to 10 squats. 2 days. Awesome, Tracy. Any questions? But if you guys are using a barbell and we have weights to add on, I want you guys to challenge yourselves to go a little bit heavier. Go heavier. Do 3 cleans. So what it's gonna look like is this. If you guys are using, so remember, we always hook grip. We always wrap our thumbs. Anytime that we are doing anything with a barbell, besides deadlift, we're gonna hook grip it. We are gonna hook grip it, which means you're gonna wrap those thumbs on top. It's the most uncomfortable thing ever. It's the weirdest thing ever, but I promise it locks the barbell in, locks it in. So we're just gonna, so 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna go into those squats. If you guys are using heavy weight, we're gonna do 3, or so sorry. 1, 2, 3. Does that make sense? But if you guys are using lighter weight dumbbells, you guys are gonna wanna do more reps and just get more repetitions. I wouldn't do more than like 7 to 10 though. Squats. Any questions on these? So you could still do, Tracy, you could still do the cleans. Just do power cleans and build heavy. What is considered heavy? So it's a relative term for everybody. So for me, I might do like 150 on my barbell. It just depends on where you are. I actually don't know, where's Ashley at? I don't know where you're at in your like Fitness. So for everybody, it's gonna be different for heavy, what heavy is. It's gonna be like a 70, 80%. Where's she at? And when I say 70 to 80%, it's 70 to 80% of your
Kneeling on the
clean.
floor. You don't see her?
No.
I'm here.
And it's 70 to 80% of your clean, not your, so your clean is gonna be the thing that holds us back is gonna be the clean. So I know we all can squat more than what we can clean. We can all squat more than we can clean. So you have to go off your clean. You obviously can't go so heavy that you can't clean it. You can't clean the weights. So make sure you guys keep that in mind. But push yourselves. Okay, Ashley. Yeah, so some people, heavy is 35 pounds. It just depends where you're at. But definitely want you guys to push yourselves. And if you guys have any questions with form, you guys can definitely ask us. Does anybody have questions like how the form is looking or anything? And do a few sets of like lightweight. It's okay to use like lightweight and build up. Build, build, build. We're doing 5 sets of these today. So if you guys are doing the 3 and 3, it's gonna be heavy. It's gonna be heavy. So it's okay if we're building.
I'm confused. Nikki, why are you in hiding?
Nikki who? Diorio?
Yeah?
What do you mean she's in hiding?
I'm creeping over here. I can't work out at the moment.
She's creeping.
I have to go pick my daughter up from dance camp. So I'm like, oh, I don't want to start and then, not being able to finish. So
April, what's your excuse?
these are my least favorite.
The cleans?
The cleans, they feel so awkward to me with the dumbbells. I just don't ever feel like I'm getting them right.
Okay, you gotta get a barbell.
I know. I'm working on it.
Good.
I really am.
Good.
I know. I need one so bad.
Yep. Where did I see them? For Zach and I have been looking for like a rig, like a compact one, like fold into the wall for in here. So we've been looking. I saw somewhere had a barbell for like $95.
Oh, wow. That's a good deal.
It is a good deal, but it might be garbage. I don't know. I've never bought one from that company.
Yeah, I want to get a cage too, but
Well, I was up last night looking up she sheds, and all I do is picture you guys all sitting out in the back in a shed. So I literally haven't stopped thinking about you guys and thinking about you guys just sitting in sheds in the backyard. So.
Don't be a hater. You sit in your chicken coop.
I've never sat in my chicken coop, and that's what I picture is like you guys needing help because your husband put you in a shed. And I'm like, oh gosh. I like literally laugh about it because I'm like, how did we get she sheds? Guys get a man cave in the house. It's like the full basement, and we're putting sheds in the backyard and chicken coops.
Well, if we put our special room in the house,
the kids will find us.
Get away from the kids.
You're right. The kids will find us. That's why I think we need to get an apartment complex, and we all just have an apartment.
Montana's a little far from Tennessee.
I guess you're right. I guess you're not wrong about that. I've always thought like
They should call it a sanity shed, not a she shed.
The she shed. I still cannot get over the she shed thing. I'm like, I cannot get over it. Okay, you guys, we need to get started. When you guys are ready, go. I'll probably do like 6 sets because this is not my heaviest yet. So this is gonna kind of be a warm up. So if you guys are going and you're like, oh man, that wasn't that heavy at all, just count it as a warm up set. You don't have to count it as one of your 5 sets. And remember, I want you guys to rest. I almost dropped it. I want you guys to rest before you go into your next one. So once you get to 3, you can just do 3 front squats. High elbows, you guys. High elbows. So we can lock that barbell in. High elbows. So let's put weight on.
Chelsea, will you critique me because I'm doing something wrong?
Yeah.
Here, I can. Who just said that? Krista? Or
So keep your chest up, Brooke.
here, I'm
Yeah.
gonna highlight her.
I just lost you.
Also, I love your sports bra.
Thanks. It's
Love
a
that you're
third form one.
Oh, cool. I love that you're sick and you're just chilling in a cute sports bra.
Yeah.
Really cute.
Brooke, do you want to go again so we can watch?
Yeah, I'm trying to turn my phone so you can like see more of my body as I go up.
Okay.
I don't see like my body.
And you guys don't not do these because they're awkward and hard. You will get them, I promise. Don't like be like, oh, I'm just gonna do something different. Oh, no. Okay, you're doing, okay, hold on. Yep. You're like curling it. You're making this a lot of different
breaking up the
movements.
movement.
Yeah. So you're using, okay, so these are, so you are deadlifting it up, which is fine. And then we're gonna go into that hang position. And this is gonna be one smooth movement. I'm not curling it up. Like you just literally did like a reverse like bicep curl or something. I couldn't tell what way your hands were. You're gonna be from down here, shoulders are back. You're gonna pull, squat. So from here, it's one movement,
Yeah,
pull. So it's one fast movement from the top of the knee. So deadlift it up and now go to the top of knee. Nope, don't do that. So dumbbells stay close to your body. So you just did this thing, you like did this, and then you went into it. So dumbbells are close to my body. I'm not out here. Dumbbells are close, and I go down.
You gotta like drop under them.
Yeah. It's because she's using such light dumbbells. So you could literally just do.
Yeah, like I had like 3 pound ones, and I went yard sailing looking for heavier ones, and I found 6 pound ones. I'm like, I need more.
You do need more. You're gonna need to even go to like TJ Maxx or Walmart. So it's gonna be really hard, you guys, to like, you don't have to use proper form if you're using 3s or 6s. So that's what's happening here, which is like, it happens all the time. It's when it's really light. So just work on the squats, and then you can honestly, since you don't really have to drop under it like we are, you could do your bicep curls. You could do your bicep curls strict and then go into squats. You can absolutely do that because you don't need to do what we're doing if you only have 6s. So,
Okay,
yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
I need heavier weight.
You do.
I started off, I got really lightweight because I didn't have confidence in my ability to handle any kind of weight. And as I'm going, I'm like, I don't have enough weight.
It's funny, women, so if you ever go into a gym, women like lack confidence in a weight room, and men, they have so much confidence that they look stupid because they're like like they just have like so many guys go in and they have no idea what they're doing, but they're confident, so it looks like it tricks us. Women do not get the confidence when it comes to weight, so believe in yourself, you got it. We're gonna have you beating your husband. We used to work out and I could lift more than Zach. We'd go to the gym and it was great.
I paid for a gym membership for a year and didn't go because I was embarrassed because I didn't know how to use anything.
And that's super common for women. Like women, we all the time like lack the confidence, especially in a weight room. So that's why women go to the gym and they just go sit on the treadmill. And then it's like you walk around all the weight machines and you kind of like look at them like, oh, can I figure that one out without looking stupid? No, so let me go look at this one and see if I'm gonna look stupid. And it's like, you just don't get a good workout because you're so worried about looking stupid. We've all done it. We've all been there. So that's why it's cool that we get to work out together with weights because you will have confidence if you go back to go into the weight room and do back squats. So make sure you guys go for your next set when you guys are ready. Oh shoot, hold on.
Shout out to Yolanda, who completely shrunk within the last 20 days. Thought I was being punked. I was like, wait, did we get a new Yolanda?
That is hilarious.
It was so funny. I had to like pull up her pictures just to make sure that I was like, looking who it was.
So if we have the barbells, we're supposed to be touching the ground with the barbells.
Yes, so you're doing 3 squat cleans and then 3 front squats.
Okay, because I was stopping at a deadlift, and I'm supposed to be taking it all the way to the ground.
Yeah, unless you're, who's that? I cannot see who's asking that.
It's me. It's Ashley Ellison.
For some reason I can't see, hold on. Okay, so have you done, are you pretty
she's doing
experienced?
good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then you can absolutely, let me see you. Yeah, you can go from the ground then. Each one. Yeah. Yep. But if you guys are just doing this for your first time, you guys can do it from the hang. That way you guys don't hurt your back or anything. Whew. Okay, so make sure before you guys go into your next one, you guys catch your breath for a couple minutes. Ah, nice. And drive those knees out, yep. So when you're down at the bottom, see how her hands are like, so you want your feet to be closer. You want your feet to be closer and your hands are outside your shin, like outside your legs. Well, when you catch it for the squat, you go out, okay, hold on. So for the clean I'm talking about. So for the clean, your hands are outside your legs and then you catch it. Sorry, you're in the middle, so you can keep going. But it probably feels awkward because you're like this. Your hands are right in front of your shins, which is not gonna help with like the clean. Your hands are on the outside of your legs. So your leg, and then when you catch it, it's okay to come wider. When I get heavier weights, you'll see a lot of people stomp out and catch it. And that's why, because we need a bigger base. So when you drop down, a lot of us, as I get heavier, you'll see us stomp out. So Ashley, you can definitely do that. I have no idea how you're doing this without shoes right now. I would definitely be twisting my ankle.
I'm pretty sure Brooke was wearing sandals.
Who's wearing sandals?
Brooke.
You guys, you're gonna hurt yourselves.
They're tacos. They're so supportive.
They're tacos?
Tacos.
What the heck's a taco? Let me see what you're wearing.
They're chacos.
No, those are for like going to the park.
They're like hiking sandals.
Yeah. So hiking sandals are good for hiking. Lifting shoes are good for lifting. You guys
I'm
need
barefoot.
what?
I'm barefoot.
Barefoot's totally fine. I wouldn't be barefoot for like a squat clean. For deadlifts, barefoot's fine. Squats, barefoot's fine. You want flat feet for those. Flat feet, flat feet. But when we're doing like a compound move, like a squat clean, you guys can really easily injure your guys' selves or twist your ankle or, yes, way better position, Ashley. Yeah. Yeah. Those look so good. Look at her. She's like, please get the spotlight off me. I can always tell when you guys are like, gosh. Okay, you guys, keep going though. Keep going. Just got my clamps. Okay, so when you guys are ready, go again.
starting to poop herself, guys.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Oh, who's that? Brittany. Yep, Brittany, make sure on those squats you're not collapsing. So when you're going down for your squats, you're kind of going like this. Try to keep that, sit back, keep that chest up. So don't do that. Try to sit back.
She resorted to that because she was just doing that with her baby.
Aw, she was doing this with her baby? Brittany was?
So she was trying to get some more weight in there.
Oh my gosh.
He's 32 pounds.
If I could figure out how to do these cleans with a kid, I would use them as a weight.
That is so funny. So cleans, you guys, and you guys have probably seen at the gym the barbells that are kind of like curved up and have like, so you use them for like curls and stuff. Does everybody know what barbells I'm talking about? Those do not, okay, those you cannot do a clean with. You can do a curl, you can do everything. Here's why. A barbell, it twists. So this turns. Those, they don't. It's one solid, like welded together piece of metal. These, a barbell for weightlifting, Olympic lifting, all that, it turns. So when you guys see us doing all these like quick elbows and stuff, those would literally fall out of my hands. You couldn't do that with, our hands aren't sliding in the barbell. It's the barbell is turning. This thing's turning. I hope this makes sense. So do not go to the gym and grab those, I don't know what they're called, but don't grab those and do squat cleans and snatches. Don't do any of that stuff with those. They're not meant for any of this. You need a barbell that literally does turns. How many sets we're doing 5 sets. Sorry, we're doing 5 sets. But if you guys are going lighter and you don't feel like you're, I want you guys to get a workout. I don't know what weights you guys have, but if you guys are going heavier, do 5. And make sure you guys are pushing those knees out for those squats. Make sure you guys are keeping those knees out. Don't let them come in. Okay, let's see some good ones.
Sierra, you said you were using a barbell, right? How's it going? Get your camera off.
Sierra.
You still alive over there?
My Wi-Fi sucks, so I'm only getting half of what you guys are doing, but I'm not very good at these.
If you want to turn your camera on, you definitely can, and we can help you. Our Wi-Fi is really bad too. But looking forward to get this sorted. Yolanda, yes, thank you for joining. Oh, Sierra got her camera on. Awesome. Man. Add spotlight. Okay, now we can see you. Oh my God, she's going for the same ceiling I have, you guys. She doesn't have a ceiling either.
Yeah, the basement's the best place to work because it's actually cool.
I know everyone always thinks I'm cooking in my basement. I'm like, nope, nope. Okay, if you want, we can help you. We can watch whatever's going on over there.
I've never done these before, so
that's
sorry.
totally fine. It's actually most people in here have it. So
Can you see it okay?
no, I cannot see it. I'm trying to figure out. Yes, now we can see your Nalgene. Perfect. Okay, Kirk. Perfect. And kind of turn so we can kind of see it from the side. Angle. Yes, perfect. Perfect. Oh my gosh, she's doing thrusters over there. Okay, couple things. So when you're down at the bottom, did anybody else notice what she did? How she was like this? Think about pulling, think about at the bottom, pause. It's weird because you're spotlighted, so it's always oh my gosh, I have to go quick. So pull your shoulders back so you're not arched, and then go into it. And so keep the barbell close to your body, drop, stand up. Yeah. Ow, drop under it. Okay, so you can still drop. Drop like you were, sorry. Don't arch back to catch it, drop. Drop, you're not dropping? Nope. So you're dropping after you get the barbell up there? Okay, so you guys, I would never, ever, she's like literally pure like lifting that bar up. She's like curling her bar up, which takes pure strength. And notice how she's going like this? So you gotta, so I would never be able to do what she's doing with this weight, ever. So, drop, so you can pick it up. So think about from here, drop under it so you can bring it up. Don't arch back. You're like strict. Yeah, you're making it so much harder. But that's a lot of weight she's doing.
Can I do less?
No. Maybe do less until you get it down so you don't hurt your back. I cannot believe she was doing that. And then you were completely pushing it overhead. So we're not going overhead. So you were adding in a whole extra movement too. So we were just doing the front squats. Woo. I need to go for my next set. I'll do my next set while you're getting your weights on. So 3. This is getting hard quick. Okay, whenever you're ready. Yep. See how you fell forward? So make sure you open your hips all the way. So I would, if I were you, I would deadlift it up. I would just stand up with it. And then from here, go to that high hang or that hang position, and then go into it. I would just deadlift it up, pause, and then go to the hang, which the hang position, your barbell is right above the knee, your shoulders are over the barbell, and then you go into it. Sorry. Oh, first deadlift it up. So just deadlift it up, stand up. But the deadlift, don't forget your form. So deadlift, you're gonna want to load your hamstrings. Shoulders are back, so you're down there, stand up, just like this. And now go to that high hang. And now go into that clean where you're, go into that full clean. Yep. So, and when you're doing it, open your hip crease. Open and high elbows. I'm dying. Okay, so deadlift, awesome. So hold on, let's pause there. Your shoulders need to be over the barbell a little bit. Shoulders, so no, don't bend your arms. So when your shoulder, so to load it up, I would never, if I was back here, I would never have the power to get into that squat clean, ever. You have to be over, your shoulders have to be over the bar like this, and you have to scoop it into your hips, pull, drop. And it's one smooth, fast movement. So, yes! Oh my gosh, so much better.
So much better.
Yeah. So much better, so freaking much better. So what I would do if I were you today, I'd honestly just do deadlifts and then the cleans. Deadlifts into the power cleans, like what you just did. Those were good. So the hang power cleans. But those were good. So it sometimes helps.
Here we've all been, spotlighted.
It's the worst.
I was at Tara's house on Zoom with everybody when she was teaching me, and gosh, surprised I didn't fall into the sample machine.
That is so funny. I know. Here, I know everybody's like,
and then there was Cope running around.
I know. Here, we'll remove it. So yeah, and you guys, it's sometimes kind of cool to hear like cues to fix someone else, because sometimes you're like, wait, were my shoulders over the bar? Like it's kind of nice. Okay, so keep going. 5 sets. So 5 sets, you guys. I think I'm on like set 4. So I have another one. I'm dying. These are good. Anybody else have questions? Don't be scared to be spotlighted. I know it seems scary, but I promise it's not that bad.
I actually do have a question.
Yes, who was it?
One of my biggest things is like pushing the elbows out. Like, is there like a way that makes that better?
Wait, who's
or
talking?
easier? Ashley.
Okay, is your camera on?
I stopped my camera on accident, sorry.
So what's your hardest part? Pushing your elbows out?
Yeah, so like I can't, when I have the barbell, it's supposed to push
Okay,
them out.
so when you do the high elbows, you aren't gonna death grip the bar. So I go out of the hook grip. So if I stayed in the hook grip, I don't have the wrist mobility to do that whole position. So you're gonna put it on your like fingertips. It's almost like on your fingertips. So it's funny because it's something you don't even realize it's happening. But when you get more comfortable with the barbell, you hook grip it to get it up. So I'll do my last set and see if you guys notice what's happening. But I'll show you. I'll pause in the front spot so I can show you. But you're gonna notice it's on my fingertips. Doing this, I would never be able to do that. So, and you have to be sitting back. If I was sitting forward, your elbows can't be high enough. So it also is gonna teach you to sit back into your squat on your heels. Okay, so let me do my last set. So I'll show you. So you'll see me hook grip it. And then, so I just went out of the hook grip. Can you guys tell that I'm out of the hook? It's on my fingertips. And then when I come back down, I go back into the, and this you get with time and practice. So then you're gonna come back down, I'm already back into the hook grip. And then I'm already out of it. So when I'm catching it, it's on my fingertips. Can you guys tell that? Can you guys see that?
I can't tell, but I'll take your word for it.
Oh, I know, I can't tell. So let me do one more. So it's literally resting on my fingertips. Holy jeez. Oh my gosh. So yeah, so let me find a PVC pipe or something. I'll show you guys what I'm doing. So what I'm doing is when you get up, you're literally going to your fingertips right here, like, and that's how it's resting, to push it up, and you're pushing it like into your clavicle. And a lot of people want to hold the weight with their hands in the front rack. So many people want to hold the whole barbell, all the weight in their hands, like this, like off their skin. It's literally on my skin. It's this that's holding the barbell up. My high elbows are just like locking it in place. Oh my gosh, another breath. So here, I'm gonna take my weight down so I can show you what I mean.
Chelsea and April, how are you guys doing?
Woo! Okay, so when you guys are hook gripping, okay, I'm gonna turn this one off. I'm gonna turn my